I do. Guys on City Fan TV. You know, I was going to do this stream tonight about the poor showing from City yesterday, and we're going to go through the play ratings, and you know, you guys are going to give some players some stick and everything else. And some of you, like Faris, will stick up for them. Some of you, like Cobby, will lay into them, and Blue Chand and one or two others will lay into these players. And I just thought, no, lads, let's not do that. Instead, guys, let's not have a post-mortem about City. I'll tell you in a few seconds what all the problems are, and then we'll have a bit of fun about United. And if you want to come back to City, we'll do that. I mean, I was going to start this a bit later after the game had finished, but guys, you can't do that, can you? Okay, here you go. Here are the problems with Leeds. Okay, my thoughts. Then we move on, have a laugh, and then come back if you want. Once Mendy was on a yellow card and still making fouls, that was in the first half, he should have been subbed off. He could have got a second yellow in that first half. Cheap first yellow, but he got it. That he should have been subbed off at half-time for me, because straight away, second half, he's on the back foot. He's always worried about making a mistake, being in the wrong position and getting a second yellow card. Okay, we needed that second goal before the break. I said so in the first half. You know, we need, after about 30, 35 minutes, we need a second goal before half-time, because you could see Leeds getting back into the game. Suddenly, it's a combination of us getting tired and Leeds getting more on the ball and getting a little bit more confident getting into the game. And, and maybe us getting tired and stepping off the gas. But that was in the first half. Now, you could argue injuries and lack of preparation and everything else contributed, fair enough. Walker, he was awesome going forwards. He was terrible going back. Laporte and Diaz, solid games. Rodri, for me, he's fine when we have control, but he doesn't sense danger. He doesn't chase back quick enough. I said that at the start of last season, I said that. And people said, no, Rodri, he's the best thing since sliced bread. I had high expectations, but in this Pep system, Rodri doesn't fit the way he should with the players we've got. It might get better now, but we saw against Leeds, we still were all over the shop, even with Diaz and Laporte. The Fernandinho sub was too late. Now, Faris will say he did a great sub. Even Marcelo Bielsa said it was a great sub when we brought Fernandinho on. We got control back of the game. And it's partly true. But it was far too late. It should have been done after 50 or 55 minutes. I remember I said this yesterday. I told that Leeds fan that they could win this game. That was when we were winning. Okay? When we were winning 1-0, I said to him, City could lose this. Leeds can win. No striker hurt us. No striker hurt us. Several times we broke and had no one on the edge of the box to take the ball for a shot. The way, I'll actually say this, the way Foden passed to Liam Delap against Bournemouth, we had nobody on the edge of the box to pick the ball, okay? And we had and sometimes KDB and others, they wanted someone to pass to inside the box. There was no one there, especially in that 6-yard area. We missed Gabriel Jesus' hold-up play. We missed Aguero's poaching skills. Yes, injuries and fitness are drawbacks. Officials didn't help us either. But without being arrogant, we should be beating that Leeds teams hands down. Let's see what you guys got to say. Let's have a look at United. Let's have a laugh. Hey, Abdallah, I'm well. Let's have a look, guys. I got loads to catch up. Dre, at least we can say we didn't get stuffed by a recent top 4 challenger and not a Jose Tottenham and a relegation scrapping side when we had more injuries than either team. 7 from Villa. Faris, hey, you gotta enjoy it. What a match. Let's go, boys. I've not even watched the game. I've been busy. I've got work to do, guys. Getting ready for this stream, but then I've just chucked it out the window, the title. Darcy Clan, what a day. Charlie Hibbert, big laughs. Hi, GSG, too many name changes from you, buddy. We need a striker and a left back to Abdallah. Oh, come on, Abdallah. We're here to have a laugh at Liverpool. And you're talking about striking a left back. Football is dead, says Spencer the Mark. Football is well and truly alive. Abdallah, I'm very well. Darcy says, what a funny season this is going to be. Hi, Harry, hope you're well. Fantastic news for today. When we thought they'd be getting ahead. And actually, they can lose as well. Abdallah, I don't bother about True Geordie. I don't know who Lawrence McKenna is, but True Geordie, I wouldn't wipe. You know what I mean? The guy's a born loser. Well, if you have money and a little bit of support and success, doesn't make you a winner. Doesn't make you a success in my book anyway. Villa's in the title race. Says Bjorn Ottergren. I can't. Boris Mulder 7-2. Sharjan Ahmed Liverpool. Faris Dre, if we subbed earlier, it would have been much better. Absolutely. Dean was 35, but Dre, he should have played that game. He shouldn't have played against Burnley in the Carabao Cup. Shouldn't have played against Burnley. We had the players. You know, play Taylor Howard-Bellis is what I said. Play Taylor Howard-Bellis or Ake. Play Nathan Ake with Laporte, but don't use the excuse of playing Fernandinho at the back then that you can't play him in midfield. Ismail Benassa, got to agree. Rodri can't do it. You know, I'm not sure who I can. Ismail Benassa can. What happened to Liverpool today? They got pumped. Got a drubbing, got thumped, stuffed, crushed, battered, bullied, bruised. Have I said stuffed? Stuffed again, like a turkey. Missing key players or something? Could have. Football agent, I can't laugh at Liverpool as the man who went playing. So, they lost two important players and they got absolutely battered. Faris. Liverpool look like a pub side. I'm serious. We need to be honest, says football. Yeah. What goes around comes around. Absolutely. That makes up for our 5. It doesn't make up for it, Boris. It makes it easy, a little bit more palatable. You know, these guys are going to shut up now. So actually, you know, we've got that I don't know what you want to call it. We've got rid of them for a little while. Everton, top of the league, top of the league in men's, and they're doing well in the women's game as well. Is this Everton season? What a double that would be. Next game is Everton versus Liverpool. Next game in the league, I think. If we don't win the league, I hope Everton do. Says Darcy. It should have been 10-2. William is 3-1-1. Says Ikram. Liverpool was shaken when we smashed them after restart instead of giving them a guard of honour. Says Dre. Can't recover. Dre, Thrash of Honour. Hi, Chebby. Hope you're well. Chebby Mohammed Amin. Salam to you. Chris Lonely, hi. How you doing, buddy? Even though Liverpool slipped and I expect them to slip again, same thing will happen to other teams. Teams are much stronger now. Absolutely, Faris. Douglas Luiz looks solid. Hey, Blue Chand, I've said, you know, I want him back either this summer or next summer. This is definitely like to my mutant chest. This is Ikram. We still need to focus on our form to improve. Absolutely, Faris. You can't just rely on everybody else losing. Look at it. If we'd won yesterday, we'd be sat there on 6 points. 3 points behind, you know, we'd be all right now. We wouldn't be it wouldn't be so doom and gloomy. Liverpool became a meme to the absolute Prithvi. Benassi is the right player right now when Fernandinho leaves. I'm just going to do a couple of quick things, guys. I've got to put something out. Ooh, City Fan TV. City Fan TV on Facebook. So put a little picture out on the video on Facebook. My missus, I think she's nicked one of my sweets. I'm not happy. I'm not happy if she's nicking my sweets. So I'm just going to stick this out on Facebook. Let's laugh at Liverpool United after they get stuffed. Who stuffed them? Spurs and Villa. I mean, that's just like, you can't ask for better than that. I think they're trying to nick my sweets. I've got a big bag of sweets, but it's 1 kilo of sweets, and they want them. They want them. I know my lads here looking for my sweets. Can't have them. They're mine. Not having them. Sunshine. Anyway, guys, let's just. Oh no, my missus has nicked my sweets. My missus nicked my sweets. Guys, I can't leg it now. I've got to finish this. I'm just to stop it. She's nicked my sweets. I can't take that. Well, they're there for the family. But hey, everybody knows me. I've got a massive sweet tooth. Hey, we got 21 dime ticks. Come on, guys, get the thumbs up. And trust me, they aren't Liverpool fans. They aren't Liverpool fans giving us this grief. Let's get some thumbs up, guys. Come on, I've got 30 people on the channel. Get them thumbs up. Benassi is the right player now. When Fernandinho leaves his Robert, absolutely. Delap and Furnace should have started yesterday. I agree. You wouldn't get it. Simple as that. We need a striker. Look at if you see some of the pictures when KDB. I remember the one when he was on the byline. He looked up to cross it. Nobody to cross it to. Nobody coming in at the near post. 2 players at the far post. Nobody on the penalty spot. Nobody. Yeah. You got Sergio Aguero. He's coming across the he's at least busting a gut to get there. Nobody there. That's what a centre forward does. And actually, a centre forward there, you'd have dragged one of the players who was trying to mark Raheem. You'd have dragged him across to mark the centre forward. Yeah, and then Raheem might have been free. All these things. Today was a glorious day. Tower want power for a Palace fan like me. Hey, mate, fantastic. Everybody hates United and Liverpool these days, I think. City needs to bring those who back so you wouldn't get it too. I can't remember, was that Ikram says, I can't remember the last time we conceded 6. Middlesbrough, that was 8-1 in Sven's last game in 2008 or 7. It's a long time ago. I think it's 2008. This is something you would see in a career mode on FIFA with this Premier League table. Says beyond gaming. Dre, funny thing for it was Pogba's tackle to go with the pen school. Yeah, so I've not watched any football today apart from the women's game. Zachary Mal, what a day, what a day. Wonderful of you to stream after Liverpool loss. Thank you, Prithvi. I thought it was a thing. I thought it was the right thing to do, the honourable thing to do. So how many injuries we had against Leicester? How many did Liverpool need? This shows how Liverpool are vulnerable with injuries. They got exposed. I think normally, not tonight, Faris. We might do player ratings tomorrow. How about that? Let's do player ratings tomorrow, and we'll mix it up with the player ratings and the last day of the window. That was obscene, says Aaron. In truth, Villa could have had 10 on the night, missed glaring chances. Liverpool reduced to a pub team. Player ratings in the bin, Faris. Absolutely, Cram. With a night like this, you've got to enjoy it. How often are you going to get a double header, a double banger like this? Liverpool and United getting battered and humiliated. How much would Benassa cost, says Darcy? We reckon about 50 million quid, 50 million euros, Darcy. They bought him for, I think, 18 million. I think they bought him for 18 million euros. So, that's Milan. They'll do really well out of this. Best day of the league so far, and we didn't even play, says Mark. Calispira. Hey, Calispira, buddy. How you doing? Yasu. Big Sam in the wings watching Liverpool. Douglas Luiz needs to come back if he can play like that against Liverpool. Either he can do bits at City. Be honest, coming. He was brilliant last season. At the end of the season, the Villa fans I spoke to said he was their best player in the run-in, okay, after the restart, because he was more accustomed to being in England. And actually, he himself said, and his manager said, he was better at speaking English. In the lockdown, he worked hard on his English. He could communicate with his teammates. They changed his role a little bit to be more defensive, and he was a revelation. Any news on info on a forward coming in? Mark, honestly, don't think it's going to happen. I think they're just going to rely on the fact that after the international break, Gabriel Jesus will be back. I think they're going to rely on the fact that at the beginning of November, Aguero will be back. And that's what they're going to go with. And it's a shame. It's a worry because we've had this period where they're both injured. If that happens again, and it can happen again, then what we're going to do? We've not blooded Liam Delap just in case. Delap's confidence might have dropped a bit now. Sadly, going to look at absolutely. He should have had some minutes. He should have had that start against Burnley. That made a huge difference for me. Who's next for City? Honestly, Spencer Mark. To be honest, I ain't looked because I'm focused on the. When I look at the games, I've actually been looking at the women's games because we've got Everton this week. We've got night for 2 weeks. We've got Arsenal in 2 weeks' time. Our next game is at home to Arsenal. That's it. So that's going to be an interesting game. So Man City versus Arsenal. It's a Saturday kickoff, the 17th of October. Wow. I hope I'm going to get home for that. I'm actually traveling back from France on the 17th. I'm traveling back from France on the 17th. So it's going to be touch and go whether I'm home in time for that game. I'm going to miss the Everton-Liverpool game. That's a real bummer. But that's the way it is. So we got that game, and then we got West Ham away, who've also, they stuffed Leicester today. So we've got West Ham after, but then at least we've got a week off. But then we've got the Champions League in there as well. It's crazy times, guys. Crazy times for football. City are not going to get any break till the end of the season. Liverpool got really turned over, Chris. Absolutely. Look, 7-2. You can't be unlucky and lose 7-2. This is Fernand's year. Last year, absolutely, you wouldn't get it, I believe. So I thought Douglas could come in, Douglas Luiz, this season and start taking over from Fernandinho. But Pep's going to stick with Rodri, and I think that's our downfall at the moment. Do you think City will win the league? Honestly, I think it's really difficult for City to win the league in this defeat for Liverpool. We have to improve. We can't carry on the way we're going. You know, you've seen this season, honestly, lucky against Wolves. Lucky against Wolves. Yeah. Battered by Leicester. Lucky against Leeds. It took Liverpool 3 starting places to collapse and concede 7 against Villa, says Faris. This year's Premier League is going to be close. We need to change course. How are lower teams finding these gems at cheap prices and we can't get our big money signings to play properly? Absolutely, Wassa. Can't argue with that. Beyond Rodri giving Liverpool have the Merseyside derby next, and I think they're going to lose. I hope so. But then that puts Everton. If Everton win, 5 games, 15 points, they're going to be loving it. As Hassan is loving it right now. Tower on power. Man United and Liverpool have always been the darlings of the powers that be. They deserve to lose this way every week. I don't think they lose every week, but as they lose, we enjoy. I can say that as well. Hassan, yes, we played bad, but at least that gives us a hope and makes a sense of perspective. We thought our defence was bad, then we saw United and Liverpool. Teams will lose this season just because of the amount of games and fitness levels. Good point, Hassan. Darcy, unfortunately, I don't see Delano. Who's Delano? Villa bent over Liverpool. Absolutely, Faris. I hope the lap starts against Arsenal. It won't happen, Robert. I can say that now. It's hilarious the way Liverpool are laughing at the Man United score as well. Incredible, isn't it? Karma bites you on the backside so quick. Unfortunately, I don't see Delap having a future at City. I think he's going to struggle. I really, really do. You know, the thing is, what more can the kid do? You play a game, you score a goal, and you play well. Okay, and then you don't get another start. And if Pep's going to do that, how's he going to get these chances? Ikram, fun facts: Liverpool conceded the same number of goals tonight as we have in the entire Premier League season so far. Son has scored more goals than Man United this season. Guys, my little lad is not happy with me because I subbed Son out of his team. He was asking who should he pick. I think we got rid of Son for him, and I've got Son and Harry Kane in my team, so I'm happy. My lad is not happy because he's got no Kane. I think like 4 or 5 of his players didn't play, so he's not happy with me for not advising him better. Leicester, remember Stuart? Yeah, well, Leicester's gone, man. Leicester's gone. We move on. Baptise and pimp tight for a fiver. We got 25 hours to sign Douglas. It ain't happening, Blue Chain. I really don't think so. Who's the worst? Shaw, Mendy. Hassan, I didn't see Shaw play today, and it's going to be Shaw. I can't say it's our player. West Ham looking decent. They started off the season so badly, Darcy, and they've turned it around. Man United on -6 goal difference. Great news. Could have been 12-2. Rodri's one of our biggest weaknesses, along with pressing in the left back, says Hassan. Can't argue with that, buddy. You wouldn't get it. I suspect that Pep would rather spend 50 million on a midfielder to replace Werner than buy Douglas back for 30. Thing is, Pep really, really wanted him. Really, you know, and it's a funny thing. Here's the thing. If Douglas Luiz had got a work permit, yeah, not the season before we got Rodri. If Douglas Luiz had got a work permit, he'd have been understudy to Fernandinho. He'd have had a season under Fernandinho. He might have been ready last season to start when Fernandinho went into defence. We might not have got Rodri. Think about it. If we didn't get Rodri, we'd have had Douglas Luiz playing at DM. He'd have been with us for a season to learn the ropes under Fernandinho, and he'd be at DM now. And I think most of us would rather take that. Darcy's already going for his prediction of Everton and Liverpool 2-2. Ikram, I feel like watching the 6-1 Manchester Derby highlights now. Well, there's lots of games of United getting pumped. It's always delicious. Pep has lost his passion since his family? I don't think that's the reason. Maybe he's hiding the job. I just think there's a lot going on, Abdallah, and the players aren't performing. I think if the players were performing, Pep would be more enthused. But we don't know, as Darcy says. He's been making the same mistakes. He's been making... The thing is, not for 5 seasons, the Champions League has been making those mistakes, but he's taken the Champions League problems into the league as well. So now 25 chance to play. How did he start? I had him in my team as well. But I had him in my team because I didn't change it. But I took him out for my lad because Mane was injured as well. So Mane was out and Son. So you know you're worried. Faris, I remember Douglas Hughes when he still had his braces on. Briefly, if City put in a half the effort against Leicester and Leeds that Villa put today, could have been an easy win. I believe he wanted him in the past. I don't know about now. You wouldn't get it. If we had not got Rodri, we would have saved a lot of money since beyond Rodri gaming. Too expensive, but the thing with Rodri was he's not the man for what we're doing. See how this season he does this season. If he can get the ball back well and break up play, we might go for him. Well, Hassan, that's the thing that I said. He'll have another season at Villa. He'll play most of the games, and then we'll have a better idea whether we want him back. I imagine the bookies made a nice profit. Absolute sour on power. Klopp made the same mistakes, not just Pep, says Faris. Do you think City can win the Champions League? We can win anything, GSG. We can win anything, buddy. But, you know, we're likely to. We have to get better. Klopp won the Champions League. Faris says you want to get it. Rodri's more of a Sergio Busquets than a Fernandinho. Absolutely, we Rodri came in. That's where our issue is. We've always said that he's in next Busquets, but he needs. If you're going to play Rodri, then you need Fernandinho as well. And I'd rather just have Fernandinho at a younger age or another player like Ismail Benasser. We should bring back John Guidetti, the Swiss whiz. Says Ikram. What a day, Haj. What a day. I want an absolute destroyer in our midfield, says Hassan. I totally agree, buddy. Totally agree with you. And but it's all good fun. All good fun making fun of United. And now we're back onto City. So you guys are bored with making fun of United now, aren't you? And Liverpool. I'm just looking at the guys on Twitter. It's obviously gone bonkers. Oh, it's gone bonkers. Oh, go on. Guy who follows me. He's tweeted my laughing video. My laughing video has already got 240 odd views in 24 minutes. And that's it's just crazy, guys. Yeah. So, guys, the question is, where is Big Sam going to go next? Is he going to go to Liverpool or is he going to go to United? Where is Big Sam going? That's the question on everybody's lips. Not with City or Bayern. Faris says you wouldn't get it. Tyrone Power, Everton fans are pinching themselves. Matt Cashman, both teams got smashed. Faris, people criticise Pep because he can't defend counter-attacks when Klopp conceded 7 from counter-attacks. It shows why it's impossible to defend against them. It's not impossible. You've got to be better. Look, sometimes teams get smashed, and Liverpool got smashed today. They've not been great overall. They've been still the best team since the restart, but they've not been great. So as Klopp with Dortmund, you wouldn't get it. A win yesterday would have meant so much, honestly. Seeming that United and Liverpool got battered, says Ikram. Darcy's laughing his head off. Guys, it's so funny to see Liverpool lose and United lose so badly. It's not just that they lost. They got absolutely humiliated, torn to pieces. Liverpool and United faced karma. Their loss was far worse than ours last week, says Haj. Beyond Rodri gaming, we should have bought Thomas Partey instead of Rodri, as he's more of a Fernandinho. The thing is, beyond Rodri gaming, you got to look what Pep was doing. Pep went for Jorginho, couldn't get him, and then he's moved on to Rodri, same type of player. So that Pep's changing this. Pep wants even more ball players, and sometimes you need that guy to break things up. Every team gets smashed, says Faris. We can win the league, says Ruth. Well, we're going to have to pull our fingers out if we want to do that. Do you think we will win the Prem this season, says Yaya Patel? It's possible, Yaya, but we have to improve. We can't play the way we played against Leicester for the last hour and the way we played the second half against Leeds. We can't play like that and expect to win the league. I'm not going to argue with you when you want to get... why are you two always arguing? Yeah, Darcy, that's it. Darcy is the moderator. Guys, keep calm. Keep calm. Keep calm, guys. But no, it's all good fun. We should be here to have good fun. Oh, Twitter is alive. Twitter is crazy, guys. Social media is just fantastic. And I've got to say, we'll throw this in. Man City women smashed Spurs women by 4 goals to 1. We could have had 7 or 8, to be honest. I think we hit the woodwork at least 3 times. Guys, please go and watch the 2 videos we put out. They're not long videos. Jenny's video is just about 2.5 minutes. My video is 6 minutes long. If you can watch those videos when you get a chance, guys, it will help the channel. As I said, we don't make money out of this. I just want to get the numbers on the women's videos higher. Obviously, you know, some people have gone and given them some downticks. So please go on those 2 videos if you can. Give us some thumbs up. And guys, if you are anybody's new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Want to get up to 3,000 subscribers. We don't normally talk about United and Liverpool, but you can't help it today. Can't help it. So guys, please subscribe to the channel, hit that bell icon so you're notified as soon as new videos come out, and give us a like. Once in a blue moon, John, once in a blue moon that you don't, both teams get pumped like that. Matt Cashman, Liverpool get beat back. It happens. Alex Morgan missing the City Spurs game. Ikram, yeah, I mean, but look, she's been out for 13 months. So you can understand why Spurs want to take it easy with her. She didn't even make the bench, which was a little bit of a surprise. Who is Van Dijk? Sorry, Van who? You choose not to trust your manager. You're going to have to deal with him because he's your manager. You go spot Liverpool if you like Klopp. Faris is on his case. Hey, Angus, nice to have you on, buddy. Nice to have you on. Can't wait for the Liverpool excuses. I think you'll find Liverpool Twitter will just slink off. They haven't got much to say. They're going to go off quietly. It's been the greatest Sunday of all Sundays, says Angus. It's not been bad. Man City women's team win 4-1. West Ham beat Leicester 3-0. And then United get stuffed at home by Spurs and Liverpool get pumped by Villa. You can't make it up. No, Angus, I've stopped doing watch-alongs. Whilst I'm here in France, I said I won't be doing watch-alongs. I don't have the time to watch other teams and do stuff. Even City games, I've got so much else on. You know, when I'm not here for a you know, it's not a holiday. It's not a holiday. Got my kids to educate. That's where my time goes. I've got people to see. Got things to do. I missed out on my pizzas last night watching the City game, but at least we got a week off. Well, the women are playing next weekend, so I've got to watch that game. But yeah, it'll be pizzas next weekend. I guarantee it. Red Men TV losing it. Absolutely. Arsenal winning at Sheffield United. Well, Angus, that's not great for us because we would like them to lose. But I did say Sheffield United for the drop. Sheffield United for the drop. I did say that. And they are already below us. If that's any consolation for us guys, Sheffield United are below City. And they're in a bit of strife. Villa have won all 3 games. Villa got 9 points, winning all 3 games, sitting in second. Arsenal sitting in 4th, with 9 points. Liverpool sitting in 5th with 9 points. City lowly 14th. Yes, we got a game in hand over a lot of clubs, but Fulham bottom. Sheffield United 2nd bottom. Burnley 3rd bottom with the game in hand. West Brom 4th bottom. United 5th bottom. I can't laugh too loud because we're 7th bottom. So we've got to be a bit, reserved. Klopp is a charming guy, but he's also delusional. Absolutely. Today was the day to get your pizza. Ikram, well, to be honest, Ikram, we were really busy. And then my wife cooked today. So my wife cooked steak tonight. So I'm not saying no to that. And my mother-in-law cooked biryani. So do you really expect me to get pizza with all that food going on? It's not happening, is it? Jurgen flops the league. Jurgen flops it. Arteta doing a decent job, though. However, that might change. Yeah, but what Arteta's done, he's gone really defensive. And some of the Arsenal fans are happy. When they were 0-0, they were not happy at all. They win the game, they're happy. So, but he's just doing it by making sure that they don't get beat. That's his starting point. Don't get beat, and then look to do stuff going forwards. And it's working. You can't knock him. It's working for him. That's the way he's doing it. Let's have a look. What's going down on the channel? Let's have a quick drink of this coffee before it gets cold. So, guys, we will do a player ratings tomorrow. It's a little bit quieter every single time with this blooming YouTube now. Yeah, all those dislikes are not good for the channel. We need more likes, guys. So if you haven't, give us a thumb up. Come on, guys, give us that thumbs up whilst you can. I trust my manager even if he doesn't win the Champions League in 100 years. I'm not bothered about the Champions League. I'm bothered about the league. Arteta, what's his quest? Arteta's doing a decent job. The fans won't put up with that defensive football. Well, depends, Quest. They sat there in the top 4, so they're going to accept it for the time being. And yes, it all depends on results. Quest, if Arsenal keep winning, the fans will accept it because they can't argue with it, and then they can still want and push for a bit more attacking and desirable football, better, more appealing on the eye. But if they keep winning, they're not going to keep complaining too much. Everett Neville slamming Man United, Angus, you'll love to see that. Darcy Clamp Forest, the game is a bit different today. Hassan, what do you think, buddy? That's why I will say, Hassan, that's why someone tried to last week, I said it last week, Hassan, there was a slur thrown at me. They just mentioned Karachi, and they were using that as an attempt, as a bit of a racist slur against me. That was last week, and I think you know where that's coming from. Jurgen Flop, yep, Faris. If you think that Pep has to win the Champions League or else it's a failure, then it's up to you. I'm not. Look, I would love Pep to win the Champions League. If he doesn't, I don't call it a failure. I call Centurions a success. I call Formidables a success. 2 titles in 4 years. That's phenomenal. 3 Carabao Cups, an FA Cup. I call all that phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. And that's what I'm judging him on. If we have a poor season now, then yes, it becomes more of an issue. I'm sure we'll get top 40s Angus early days after the international players. There'll be a change in the players. Airing me now, says Yaya. What's that? Yaya, what's that airing me now? Pep needs to play a lot more aggressive, in my opinion, says Yaya. The team is a lot like Bayern and brutally attacking. Pep's plans changed Edison into a Neuer like from 2014 days. Ikram, you guys know where I'm from. You know where I'm from. Where do you think I'm from? Decent weekend, says Awais. I haven't seen you for a while, Awais. How you doing, buddy? Pepper's a success story at City, no doubt, but there is room for improvement. 100 points invincibles are the best achievements. Yep. CGN, we got humiliated too. Don't get the title off your video. Well, CGN, did we get humiliated today? I don't remember getting humiliated this weekend, CGN. 007. Are you a pretend? James Bond? CGN. We're not in the same boat. CGN, how often do you see United getting pumped 6-1 at home or Liverpool getting smacked 7-2? You tell me anytime. The last time United got a battering like this was it against City. No, Hassan, it's not a problem. I don't talk about. We tried to avoid talking about religion and too much politics and stuff on the channel because it can be a bit divisive. Politics, I don't mind so much, but we try and keep. I don't get into politics. I don't talk about. I think it's politics. I talk about reality and humanity. CGM, that was last week, man. I'm talking today. We're living for now. We're living for now and tomorrow. Last week's gone. We did the post-mortem for last week. We've moved on now. Leicester had 3 penalties and scored everyone. Not really a humiliation. Yeah. For me, it was a humiliation. Okay, but that was last week. Quest, my views haven't changed. Look, Quest, I'll go through my issues for yesterday. Okay, once Mendy was on a yellow and still making dangerous fouls, he should have been subbed off. That should have happened at half-time. He got a cheap yellow. He was still making fouls. He was close to getting sent off. And that affected him. That affected the way he can play, the way he can defend. Okay? And because he's scared to get sent off. We needed that second goal before the break because you could see Leeds getting back into the game as we were either tiring or taking a foot off the pedal. Second half, we were tired. We struggled forward, but you could tell we were tired. Walker was awesome going forwards, terrible going backwards. Laporte, Diaz, solid games. And I said, Rodri's control and doesn't chase back quick enough. Fernandinho was subbed on far too late. We'd already lost control. It's hard to wrestle it back. He did some of that, but it's hard to get that back. He should have been on after 50 to 55 minutes. And I remember telling a Leeds fan, when City were winning 1-0, that we could lose that game if Leeds scored early in the second half because you could see it slipping. And when it slips with City, it doesn't slip slowly, it slips extremely quickly. No striker hurt us. Several times we had no one on the edge of the box to take the ball for a shot. You could see KDB looking. I remember once clearly, he looked up, looked for someone to pass to, and had to check back because there was no one at the near post, no one at the penalty spot, and his cross would have been totally wasted. That's useless. Aguero would have been coming to the near post. At least Gabby would have been in the 6-yard box. We didn't have that. That really hurt. We missed that up. That striker where, remember the goal Delap scored against Bournemouth? Foden had the ball. He passed it to Delap, who was on the last man. He made a little bit of space, scored a great goal. We couldn't do that yesterday because we had no one to pass to in that central attacking spot. Mahrez couldn't do it at all. We missed Gabby's hold-up play and Aguero's poaching skills. Injuries and fitness, they're drawbacks. Officials don't help. But we should have been beating that team. We should have been beating them. Darcy loves all of us there. We love you too, Darcy, buddy. They can't come out and say that they're lucky they've got hammered. Absolutely. 8 injuries. Absolutely. Today was the worst for United and Liverpool. Yeah, City was last week. City's was last week. We took our punishment. Darcy, personally, I'm religious, but that's not need for that on this channel. Absolutely. That's why we stay away from religion. That's probably the one topic we don't, because we don't need to. We don't need to. Humanity is different. De Bruyne's free kick was a beating at the start of the Leeds game. Unlucky never went in. Absolutely, yeah, you're quite correct. It's a football channel. Please, we keep it on football almost all the time. The only time sometimes we'll get onto other stuff, but it's about humanity and mental health. My wife said to me, I should start something related to mental health, not on YouTube and stuff. And we're just discussing that, how we can help to do something, I don't know how, some of the ideas she's got, because she says I should be coaching. I used to do that. So I should be doing stuff again and help people on the mental health side of life. So I'll have a look at that. So just putting it out there. These are the things, now the COVID's obviously caused a lot of issues, a lot of problems for people. Their mental health is suffering. People's fortunes are suffering, and all that stuff. So I'll look at that. Anyway, is that the old City to, what's that? Always getting stuff by, no, the draw with Leeds? I wouldn't say that. I mean, look, we were miles better. This is Gabriel Jesus. This is my Gabriel Jesus stock. It's only 2 years old. I think it's the one where, is that the Centurion season or the Formidables? I can't remember now. It's only, let's see, it wasn't last season. It must have been the season before. I'm pretty sure. It was the season before that I bought this. I'll have a quick look online whilst we get ready to round up. Man City kits. And I'm sure this is the away kit, historical football kits. We always like to have a look at the archive and to see when it was. Here we go. Oh, that website only does home kits. I want to see someone who does away kits. Let's have a look. This football kit archive. You do need, I think this is going to be, yeah. So this kit is going back. Wow, 2016-17. It's the third kit. It's older than I thought. 2016-17, first season of Pep. I'm looking at those kits. I bought the black one. I got a Leroy Sané one, the black one with the purplish, maroonish arms. I got this orange one, which is a Gabby Jesus, and the blue one. I think I got the blue one as well. That was the Aguero. Wow, I'm gonna have a look back now. You guys have got me going. So have a look at the kits I bought then in the last few years. I bought this season's away kit. Last season, I've got the home kit and 2 goalkeepers tops last season, and obviously the 125th anniversary top. The season before, I think I got the home kit. That's the I think I got that one with Aguero. I got the away. I definitely got the away kit with David Silva on the back. Season before, I got the Citizen. I got the white Citizen. Actually, the season before, 27-18, I definitely got the Aguero kit then. I didn't get the blue shirt the season after. And I got this a white Citizen shirt. I got that. Season before, I definitely got at least 2, if not 3. I definitely got the black one and the orange one. Season before, I might have given that away. I've got the blue. Did I get the blue one with the collar? I can't remember the season before. Actually, the Manuel Pellegrini's last season. Season before, I definitely got the home kit, the blue one. I should have got the away kit. I regret not getting the away kit because I really do like it. Season before, 2013-14, I got all 3 kits. That's the blue one at home, the grey and black, and the white with the stripe down the side. Season before, I've got that home. I got all the kits that season. There's a blue one with the black collar, got the maroon one, and the third kit, the black and white, black and grey stripes, which you've seen. 2011-12, I've got that home kit. I've got the blue kit, and I've got the third kit. So I've got loads of kits that season. The season before, 2010-11, I got all 3 kits that season again. You see my Micah Richards one, which is the white one with the black and red sash. 29-10, I don't think I got any kits that season. Or did I get the Micah Richards one that season? I can't remember now. 2008-9, I don't think I got any of them. Or the season before. And I've given stuff away, so I can't remember. I had a Thomas Cook one. I think I got 2005-6. I got a Thomas Cook one, or 2004-5 when I played it. I played it to the Etihad Stadium or City of Manchester Stadium as it was then. And I got the away Thomas Cook kit that season as well, I think. And I got the First Advice one, 2003-4, the Reebok one. 2002-3, I don't think I got any. I might have had the First Advice one and given it away. 2001-2, I got the IDOS one, and I got the home kit and the away kit. So I've done plenty of kits there, guys. And before that, can't get them now. They're just ridiculously expensive. Some cracking kits. But anyway, there you go, guys. So that's answered that question. As we wind down, let's see. Last season's third kit was terrible, says Darcy. Wow, all right, I'm miles behind now. Miles behind. Let's catch up. The best channel. Cheers, Angus. We're on YouTube. How am I stirring? We got B56. Yeah, we move on. We move on. A random question. Back when we had Kolarov and Clichy, who did you prefer? It was difficult. I mean, I was probably Clichy. Kolarov, for me, didn't defend as well. He obviously offered his left foot, but didn't defend as well. Do you know 40-50s we had a kit? I have someone with David Silva on the back, Oasis. No, I think I've just been through all the kits. Team Clichy was faster and a better defender. He was so underrated, but Cole had a crack on left foot. Oasis saying was that when Silva scored that banger of West Ham away. Well, cheers, Angus. Thanks for coming on, buddy. But let's send the dispersal back to 1962. Says Fortune Mavia. You wouldn't get it. Says both had their strengths. It was a nice battle. Last season's third was terrible. Yeah, it's not my cup of tea. It was all right. Do you have a black and red stripe away kit? I got Checo on the back. I've got Nasri on the back of mine, Ikram. I've got Nasri on the back of my black and red one. I really like away kits, says Hassan, but I always buy home kits because they are our colours. The 14-15 away kit was decent. Had that. I had the shirt when we had an Elko out. It was a long time ago. Ultimately having a disaster for Benfica on his debut. It's a shame that, Carl, because actually, if you think about it, top of the table in Spain yesterday, I don't know if it's the same, if it's finished like that. Top of the table in Spain, Manuel Pellegrini. Second, David Silva. Third, I can't remember who was third now, but it adds a City link as well. Let's get Danny Rose. I'm not so sure about that. Right, guys, I think that's my lot. 45 minutes. I need to have a break. It is now almost 11 o'clock in Paris. I want to go for a run in the morning. Guys, thank you so much for coming on tonight. We'll do the play ratings tomorrow night, guys. And then, obviously, we've got no men's football for 2 weeks, so we might as well spread things out just a little bit. Guys,